Hey guys, so today we have a spark plug change on a 2006 Toyota Matrix. This will apply to 2003 to 2008 Toyota Matrixes as well as the same year Pontiac Vibe. So I've got my new spark plugs. I got a little panel pop tool there, 10 millimeter on a ratchet. I've also got a 5/8 spark plug socket on a extension and also on a ratchet. So first, I'll show you the part number. These are the OEM replacement. So it's a NGK laser iridium, part number IFR 5T11, and you're gonna need 4 of those. Okay, so to start off, right here and there, you have two 10 millimeter bolts. And then right back here and there, you have 2 pop clips. So you just take that panel pop tool and pop those out and take your 10 millimeter and undo those 2 bolts there. Okay, now that engine cover is off, you can see the 4 coils right there, and underneath those will be your spark plugs. So to start, you have a 10 millimeter bolt on each one of them. You're gonna have to loosen those off. I usually like to do 1 cylinder at a time. So you take that bolt out, and then right here you have a clip, so you can push in right at the back here. You push that in like that, and it'll come right off. And then you can loosen this bolt up, and then take this coil pack right off. So I'll show you that. Now that you've got that coil pack out, you can see down in there will be your spark plug. So now you'll take your 5/8 spark plug socket and you'll put it down in there, loosen the old spark plug out, and it should come out with the socket. Okay, so you can see there in the last clip that I pulled out the old spark plug on the socket, and I've now got the new spark plug. You can see right there how it's a little bit darker on the threads. Sometimes you can add a little bit of anti-seize just onto the threads, and that will help in the future when you're trying to take out the spark plugs. They'll come out a little bit easier and they won't be seized up in there. So now we can throw the new plug in, and I have just the extension, as you can see. So you want to put this in by hand, and you don't want to force anything. The threads should be good and clean, so this should just thread in nice. Now that I've threaded that down as far as I can by hand, I'm going to take my ratchet, put it on the top there, then I'm going to tighten it up until it gets, like you'll feel it stop, and then I want to do about 1/8 of a turn more, and then that'll be as tight as you need to put it. Now we can go ahead and put the coil back in. So it'll just slip down in there, and you just want to line up this little bolt with the bolt hole, and it'll just kind of push down into there. You'll feel it stop, and then you can put your bolt in, and then that just needs to be snugged up, not very tight. That's why I just have a little ratchet. Plug your connector back in, and then you just repeat that for all 4 cylinders. One small issue I ran into, this bolt back here and this bolt back here, right here, are helpful to take off because it will allow this like rail back here to come up, because I noticed on the number 3 cylinder, the little lip around the coil was getting caught on that. So I just took that bolt out there and over here and was able to just lift it up kind of like that and then sneak this out underneath. That might be helpful. And then the final step is just to throw that engine cover back on. Again, it's just 1 bolt there, there, and the 2 pop clips there and back there. And just give it a start up, make sure everything's running okay, and that's it.